Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy, Church of Caboose, and welcome back to my corner of the internet. For this video, we're going to talk about the boss fight Sedia in the corrupted Grandmaster Nightfall. We're only going to talk about the boss, and the reason for doing this is because I believe there's a really solid strategy out there of how to beat Sedia without having to, sweat your balls off. And the reason we want to have easy clears of this Grandmaster is because for this week, the new sLeast pulse rifle, well, rather it's not new, but it's returned in Destiny 2 and is able to be max power, is dropping this week, and of course the adept version is available from the Grandmaster Nightfall. So that's why we're doing this video. If you enjoy this video, please make sure you hit the like button as well as subscribe to my channel. So let's get on into this. How to beat Sedia without sweating your balls off. So first things first, with this encounter, we're going to talk real quick about what ideally you would have for your character loadouts. Hopefully you would have at least one hunter running the singular tether, probably on Orpheus rigs. Then you've got maybe one bubble titan and one warlock. That is going to probably be the most helpful way of going about this fight. Or if that titan is running the chest piece with Thunder Crash, Curious of the Falling Star, that could be a pretty good option as well. Alright, so that's going to be the loadout. For weapons, hopefully you guys all have Storm Chaser. It's that arc linear fusion rifle. It is nuts. The reason why this strategy we're going to talk about is a little bit complicated is because Bungie kind of adjusted how this weapon fires, which means it doesn't put out as much damage as it was before as quickly, but is still the best DPS in the game, especially with there being arc burn on. Right? We are not going to use Divinity. Divinity actually does the opposite against Sedia, so everyone's going to only be using their LFR for damage. All right, how this boss fight's going to work is, you know how the arena is split up to a left floating island where Sedia can float. You got the middle where most of the ads end up going to, and that's kind of where the main fighting portion happens. Then you got the right side, that little island where Sedia starts off and she floats around over there. And then you've got this little island that you are on in order to jump to the middle island. That first island before the actual middle island is where you're going to spend most of your time when you're killing all the ads. So what's going to happen is you're going through the strike, you get to that middle island, make sure all of your fire team members are there. If you don't, you might get someone pulled and they might get put in a bad spot, and it's just going to be harder. Okay, so all three of you there, one person goes forward onto the actual island where all the ads will be, and then runs back, because that just starts the encounter. Then kill all of the ads that are there. Hopefully someone's got a solar kinetic weapon, but then make do with whatever it is that you got. Once all the ads are dead, this part's pretty simple. You're going to have one person go grab the orb, charge it up at somebody, and then you break Sedia's shield and then leave her alone. Do not damage her. If you damage her, it kind of screws up the whole thing. So once all those ads are done from that first round, have one person just go up to the left side where the orb is at, pick it up, throw it to somebody in the middle island where you were killing all the ads from, and then they throw it at Sedia, break her shield, and then leave her alone. All right, then you clear out the next group of ads, that next giant wave, and just do it as fast as you can. And then once that is over, this is where the setup begins. Okay, the damage is going to be done from the stairs on the area of that middle arena farthest away from where you are doing all your ad clear. It's by the area where the portal will appear when Sedia goes into the Taken Realm. What you're going to do is you're going to have that hunter is going to put their tether down on the left side where Sedia teleports to for that left arena. Your warlock's going to have their well down on that area kind of right in front of where the portal would be, and then your titan's going to have their bubble there. All right, and that gives you the extra damage. Because what's going to happen is you're going to have that shield is going to be broken, right? Sedia is going to be floating around. You're going to have one of those three people is going to have another orb. Okay, so let's just kind of rethink about this here. All right, so we're doing this damage part. Hopefully you can kind of see this on screen. You're going to have a setup with a tether, a bubble, and someone's going to be hanging on to a charged up orb, and they are not going to do damage until Sedia's shield's been broken a second time. What's going to happen is once everything's set up, one of the people is going to like go, and two people are using their LFR to absolutely wreck Sedia as fast as they can on the right side. Then when she teleports to the left, she'll get caught in the tether, and then you keep going on the left side. As soon as her shield pops up, that person holding the orb throws it at her, and then they start doing damage. You should be able to completely take her out doing this strategy. It should be pretty much guaranteed. However, this was the first time that my fire team had done this, and they were not exactly tracking as well as I thought they would, which is part of why we're doing this video. And so we ended up having to run back to the area where we were doing all the ads and stuff, and we kind of got by on the skin of our teeth a little bit. And they also didn't necessarily have great LFRs, because ideally your Storm Chaser will have rapid hit Vorpal or rapid hit firing line, preferably firing line. Alright, and that should be a pretty easy way to consistently get 1 phases. If you do not kill her all the way, it is of course possible to save it. What you can do is either go right through the portal and then finish off the boss fight as intended, and she's going to probably have hardly any life left, or you can do what we did, which is run back, kind of with our chickens with their head cut off, because we wanted to grab an orb to take it through the portal. This is kind of strategy plan B. When you kill Sedia, or if you don't actually finish her off and she just teleports into the Taken Realm, you can kill her before she gets to that main circle arena area. All you gotta do is kill all of the ads again, and then once everything's down, someone just grabs the orb and then takes it into the Taken Realm. Do not charge it up before going through the portal. If you charge it up before going through the portal, well then you will lose said bomb. But once you get through the portal, you kind of get up by where the Overload and the Knight are at, maybe just kill them, throw it to somebody, and then that person, once because the orb is charged, can huck it at Sedia. Once you're all set up, I would suggest killing the Vandal, and then you just blow her up right there, just like you guys saw on screen. Hopefully this helps you guys out. I do hope to do a video probably in the next day or two about the sLeast. I happen to get a perpetual motion kill clip roll and a perpetual motion high impact reserves roll. I'll probably try out both because I've heard both are kind of the ones that people are really going after, but the god roll is the perpetual motion kill clip. I did this kind of a video with the DFA. Seemed like people appreciated it, and so I thought I'd try this out with sLeast. Alright, hopefully this video helps you guys out with beating this boss. Makes sense. Hopefully the gameplay plus my words were like, aha, this is fantastic. I did this video because when I was running with LFG groups today, I found quite a few of them were not aware about using Storm Chaser and just trying to absolutely burn the boss. A lot of people were just kind of being chill about it, and of course it still worked out. We were still able to kill her, but it was just a little bit annoying because it's like, hey, we could have probably done this like 3 minutes faster. So thank you guys all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Feel free to subscribe to my channel. Check me out on Twitter. It's just @ChurchOfCaboose. And to comment down below what was helpful about this video, if it was helpful, and then maybe like what role of the sLeast you're going after. Maybe that'll help me to figure out what exactly people are hunting down in this kind of in my community. So thank you guys all so much for watching. Have a great day and happy grinding, y'all.